let's go. It's a new year. It's a new day. For bumping Mexican, I guess.
Rule. You know what? I just realized that is Doth.
Oh yeah.
This is gonna happen this session.
Honestly, it could. Maybe we need to like run across a field and get like zoomed out cutscenes, quote unquote.
That was such a bizarre choice that I'm curious if there's a story behind it almost. Like, it's such a minor part of the game, there probably isn't anything public, but like I do wonder why that segment was like that. It feels like a weird compromise of something else they wanted to do, you know what I mean?
I wonder if you actually do get this fight on like the scaffolding.
I have to imagine. That's so specific.
Remember, Loki is a promise.
True. We will fulfill our promise.
Finish the second half of the game today. This year.
Yeah, today.
Yeah, let's go.
We ain't stopping until we got a whole weekend ahead of us. Alright, I'm gonna start streaming. And wait for YouTube to catch up. Go live. There we go. Perfect.
Alright.
We're doing it. We're back with more Tales of the Abyss.
Yeah.
In 2025. Yeah, this is our first stream of this year. That is true.
Yeah, it's also it's my first stream generally this year.
It's 1/11. Oh my god.
1/11.
Yeah.
An auspicious day.
Yeah.
Where the fuck were we? Was this
right outside of Doth, I thought.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't believe we're 31 hours in. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Also, you started another Tales game.
Yeah, I started Fantasia, and like immediately fell in love with it, which I wasn't expecting. I have a friend, Trick, who has like loved that game for like ever.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm playing Tales of the Abyss. I might as well try out like the other ones or whatever. So it was like kind of between that and Symphonia. Sweaty? Question mark. And I was just like, I might as well just play the first one.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
You probably like get callbacks in Symphonia anyway. At that point.
Yeah, because I know they're connected too, so I was like, I might as well do it that order. And like, I've already had a taste of 3D Tales. I might as well get a taste of like classic style Tales.
A sweaty prince.
And what is this conversation?
This is an episode of Ultra and Taro.
Yeah, we're starting strong.
Yeah, yeah. It'll be interesting seeing you go to Symphonia both after Fantasia and also Abyss, just because, like, both world-wise connected to Fantasia, but, like, development-wise connected to Abyss.
Yeah.
In, like, the opposite direction.
Yeah, I am. Well, this conversation is hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm curious if after Fantasia, how I'm feeling if I go straight to, is it Eternia next? Or no, Destiny's next,
Well,
right?
yeah, there's PS1 Destiny, and then there's PS2 Destiny.
Yeah, I'd probably do PS. I'd probably do the PS1 Destiny. And then after that,
PS2 one was like a different combat system, but it's like still 2D.
Yeah.
That's one of the air combos.
That one's not translated yet.
No, it's
right.
It's done. I'm playing it.
Oh, it's done. Okay.
Destiny 2 is the one that's still not translated.
Okay, that's right. But I don't know if I'll do that next or if I do Symphonia next and like do like a weird alternating order.
Yeah.
At some point I do want to dip over and actually do Star Ocean, proper. But
yeah.
Do you know about the Fantasia development? Like starting off as a fantasy novel trilogy that was never written?
I think I vaguely know it. Yeah.
It's wild.
Like, I know the game was crazy ambitious. They couldn't actually deliver on that.
Oh, 100%. Like I read it.
I think some of like the goal with Star Ocean was to maybe try and do that again. I don't know if they necessarily did it, but if that was compromised different. But you know.
I'd believe it because like reading what the original story plan is, I'm like, this is too much shit. This is too much stuff. And it's kind of funny because I'm far enough in the game that I've gotten to some of the characters that would have been like primary protagonists for certain parts of that story, and they're just kind of like side characters in that game. It's funny. But yeah, I'm having a very good time with it. I think the 2D setup there, I think I prefer to what I've experienced with like the 3D stuff going on in Abyss.
Yeah.
It feels a little bit more natural, and I just think like I think part of my issue with this game too might be that I feel awkward about how swings and like the overall animation and
I think that's fair.
Feel of it is a little stilted.
Yeah. Also we have some of it might be the 3D. Like, that's definitely like a thing. But also some of it is also Abyss specifically. It seems to be the one that's like not as a bit clunky.
Not as yeah.
But, you know.
Because Fantasia, what I wasn't expecting Fantasia.
Yeah.
Is first of all, your main character isn't just using swords. You can equip them with like axes and spears and stuff.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Yuri and Vesperia can also switch up weapons.
Yeah, that's what my friends were saying. But also, like on the 2D comp, like you have to hit the enemies with the point of the spear, and like there's different attack damage values for whether or not the animation you use is a thrust or a slash.
Yeah, so.
And I was like not expecting that.
If I recall correctly, Crest has like a slash and a thrust stat, right?
Yes.
Because it's a weird legacy thing that gets carried over to Symphonia, where Lloyd specifically also has that.
That's interesting.
But no one else.
I like it though. It's fun because when I'm in combat, instead of just like, well, I'm hitting the attack button or blocking or whatever. Well, it's an auto block in that one compared to this, but it's I'm like, oh, I need to like memorize my moveset and like which specific moves will give me the property I need for the weapon I have equipped. I was just like, I wasn't expecting this.
I believe in Rebirth they also have like a separate stat for like, and not slash and thrust, but like a slash and blunt damage. That's what mix it up.
Now I will say something that is funny. Is that if you're up against just one normal, like not boss type enemy in that game, it is very easy to push them into the corner and then just do jump attack over and over again, and you stun the shit out of them. It's really powerful.
That's pretty good.
Actually, I've seen some enemies from this game in that too, like the weird rope guys.
Yeah, I mean, I can believe it that they have like stock on it.
Yeah. I've like actually seen like the well, not Undyne yet. That's where I'm at in the game, but like Gnome, Sylph, and Ifrit. Like, oh yeah, they're guys.
Yeah. I don't know if they show up in this game. I guess they have to some degree, but if they're in the lore.
I mean, they might just be in the background
Yeah.
too, because like, is it the months are named after, or the days are
Yes,
named
the
after them, or
months-
something?
I think the days.
でも
Gnome's
Yeah.
Day or
もっ
something.
と大勢の人に
Yeah, I remember seeing a Gnome's Day, I believe.
この先どう対処するかが分かればそれ
そういうことですね。イオン様に面会しまし
It
ょう。
might be that I just played the PS1 Fantasia, but like I dabble a little bit in the SNES one just to see how it plays, because it's not like I need to like.
That's
play
what I
it.
think I'm going to do. So what I want to do is I feel like I want to play the Super Famicom and the GBA versions up to where you would get the technical ring normally, just to see what the experience of playing those is like. And which is about a quarter of the way through that game too.
I don't
from my
feel the need to play
understanding.
the GBA version because I feel like that's probably just
I'm morbidly curious about the localization.
That's fair.
Well, because I have a lot of friends too that like their only experience with Fantasia is,
Yeah.
I had it on the GBA as a kid, and I'm like, oh, that is what Fantasia is to a lot of people still.
ご自身の資質ではありません
Yeah,
か
my friend.
I have heard a few people say sometimes the Fantasia GBA localization does cook. Like apparently there's a point where Cress is talking to a kid who's like, I want an apple, and Cress is like, what do you think they grow on trees? Which like that's a good one.
My friend did say that like probably play the PS1 version, but it's worth at least seeing like the intro part of Fantasia on the Super Nintendo just to be like, holy shit, how they do that on the Super Nintendo.
Well, I know because they have like voice acting and stuff on that too, right?
That's part of why it's like
Is
a
it-
crazy super game. It's like, oh, they have voice acting on this cart.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but I wasn't expecting the GBA version to have voice stuff too. But I guess GBA, that was one of the big selling points when they re-released all those fucking Super Nintendo games. Hey, do you want to play A Link to the Past? And Link makes the Ocarina of Time slashing noises every time you hit something. Fun times.
隣の部屋にあったやつだろ
そういうことさあ行こ
I think I technically first played Super Mario World on the GBA.
I think it'd be funny to play,
うでもさすが
do
に
a series that's like we're playing the Super Mario Advance
世
games
界
in
に大
order,
きな異変が
which
起こる
means we're playing the Super Mario series in not order.
Let me see. So that would be Advance 1 was 2, Advance 2 was World, Advance 3 was Yoshi's Island,
Yes.
right? And then Advance 4 was Mario 3. Yeah, I had Mario World and Mario 3 for well, actually no, I had all of them except for Yoshi's Island, now that I think about it.
と崩落で混乱した人々を
You know what happened though?
収めていかなければならない
A few years after I had Super Mario Brothers 3 on the GBA, I played it a lot too. Like it was just a game that when I was feeling down, I would like put in.
Yeah.
やはり
Only physical game copy I think I've ever had that just like you'd put it in and be like, this game is corrupted.
今から
And like I tried to clean it as best I could, but eventually I think I just threw it out because it's like this game just doesn't work anymore. It was weird.
This feels like it's gonna be her time, so I'm gonna put her there.
Okay.
You know what? I want to test something just real quick on my display.
All right.
Just because like can I adjust this?
I'm gonna play around with my headphone case.
Yeah, I just kind of feel like
Are you moving? Are you adjusting something on how the game looks, or are you adjusting like your setup?
my setup, because like I kind of just dislike how I have like the widescreen black bars, but I also don't know how to change that right now. It's only an issue when it's only an issue when because we're doing on Parsec, I'm streaming the game full screen, but
I see.
Some filters.
Yeah, I think the Mizu, the only, at least in the PS1 version, from as far as I can remember so far, I think the only time I'm really hearing voice clips is in the is in battle too. After you win, everyone has their little victory quotes. Or sometimes everyone in the whole party goes, "We did it" together, which is fun.
Yes, yay. Sure. We'll deal with that for now. That works. Oh, I have to change that for later. Destiny. There's always the best game manager.
Nothing reflected on my end, which I'm sure is probably fine.
Yeah.
But okay, I wasn't sure if that was supposed to be like a thing that I was supposed to see too.
No, it's exclusively just for my setup.
Okay. Here it is.
ユリアの御霊は同志と共に
She's gone.
Well,
ユリアロードと同じ原理よ。心配しなくていいわ。
よし行くか。
oh, I didn't even press the control stick.
Oh, I just did that.
It's
That
just like
makes sense.
it's just like Sonic. Too much automation.
Yeah.
Just need a little bit of automation, and that's good.
I think the only post... No, that's not true. I was gonna say, I think the only post, like, 3D Sonic... No, actually, it's super not true. I think the only one I've completed after Sonic Adventure 2 was Colors, which I did not care for.
Colors is
But-
fine. I liked it at the time. Well, I say that at the time, like I didn't play it like years after it came out. But
I tried Colors, I did Generations.
Generations was
When
my
I-
first. Like, I was the first game I got on PS3.
I bought Sonic and the Secret Rings, and that was, I think, the period where I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to buy Sonic games anymore.
You know what? That's fair. I've heard people say that Black Knight is pretty good, actually.
I don't think I've ever tried that one.
Me neither. Just be passed by.
I think that was around the time where I was kind of like, I don't want to play Wii games anymore.
Well,
There was a point where I was like, I have a PS3 and I'm fucking tired of these fucking Wangland games. You know, did I tell you about my how I hacked my virtual Wii? Well, yes, I've talked about this before, but have I told you my issue I have with the last story on the Wii, pirating it?
No.
So I don't know if this has to do with me running it off of an SD card on my Wii U and like hacking the Wii inside the Wii U, because you have to do that if you want to play pirated Wii games.
Yeah.
But there's a 1 pixel green line at the bottom of the last story, and no matter what I do, I cannot get rid of it.
どこに行ったの？
And like my TV doesn't have a feature where I can like zoom in to, you know what I mean, just to even like cover it up. It's very annoying. So I'm like, I might just play this on Dolphin.
Yeah. I think it's wise.
I probably won't play the last story for a
誰かこ
minute
こに来た
anyhow.
と思ったが。
That's always in my back pocket for I need the last vestiges of PS2 era JRPG design.
大英神も
But
先ほどのお約束は本当でしょうね。戦争再開に協力すればネビリム先生のレプリカ情報を
You're
how do you
telling
get that chair through the door?
he's a scientist.
任せておけ。パンから取り上げてやる。
Where are we hiding?
There's like a door on the other end.
Oh, okay.
Presumably because like that is the easiest thing to animate.
ならばこのバラのディスト戦争再開の手段を提案させていただきましょう。まずは同志イオンに9000破棄の同志消直を出させるのが
同志は図書室にいたな。戻り
Gasp.
今の話を聞くとモースとバンは
ああ、なんかディストが自分の目的のために二人の間でコウモリになってるってか。
モースはスコア通りに戦争を起こしたいだけではバンの目的は
外郭大地を落として人類を消滅させようと。
私にはあの人がそんな
I always think it's fun
だけを目的にしているように
when like a fated like future is written into the story as like a thing everyone, or at least a lot of people, know about.
Yeah.
Because it's such a weird thing. Star Rail kind of has a thing like that going on, where like the main villain faction that you interact with in that game are like, well, we do a lot of fucked up stuff, but it's because there's this prophecy about how to save the universe, and we're trying to follow it best we can. And sometimes you gotta do some fucked up stuff to save the universe. Yeah, literally that. Or like the Golden Path. The dumb fantasy novel I want to write someday is kind of about this too, where there's like evil empire that justifies it by being like, well, hey, the prophecy says that as long as we're in control, humanity lives, and it's like, well, what if that's a lie?
Oh, we got the princess problem.
Finally, they've delayed this for a bit.
We don't get to explore that room at all.
皆さんどうしてここに
We don't even need.
Oh, what are you all doing here?
Love the texture.
外
of
郭
the
大地が危
bookshelves.
険なんだ。だから教えてくれ。
Yeah.
ユリアのスコアに
Oh, you know what? Also, you know what's really funny,
生ま
Mel?
れてなかったのか。
Every time I walk into a new item shop or like town in Fantasia, there's a man in a very obvious chef costume that's like, let me teach you my recipe. And I'm just like, oh, what I would do for this event.
Yes.
確認したことが
Just like, hey, you want to learn how to make cheeseburgers?
そうなんですか
Yes, I'd love to actually heal my characters.
ええクローズドスコアを知っていれば僕はルークに出会った時すぐに何者か分かったはずですアクゼリスのこと
This game doesn't have rune bottles at all, does it?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
What are they
So-
again?
ですから僕は
Okay,
ク
so
ローズドスコアを
Tales of Fantasia is a little D&D brained in ways that I'm like, this is bizarre that you would have this still, but like I really appreciate it. Where sometimes when you find shit in chests, it's unidentified like it would be in like an old dungeon crawler or like D&D or something. And you need to spend a kind of expensive or rare item called a rune bottle to identify it.
Oh.
But it's not just for that. You can also use it on like, so like, you know, like in games you get like a, oh, permanently raise this character's like attack stat by 2 or whatever. You can use those bottles on items like that to improve how much they raise your stats by and shit like that. And even there's some stuff too, like there's accessories that are like, oh, reduce fire damage by 20%, and you can use it on that, and it'll shift to like, oh, reduces ice now instead by 20%. It's like a weird little like modification system that I'm just like, it's kind of wild to me that this game has
その
it.
スコアを全て読むことができます
I'm just like, I wonder how long into the series that lasts, because that feels like something that would go
この数
away.
年の暴落に関するスコアだけを
There's
It's like a weird D&Dism.
Because you can tell, like, Star Ocean goes in the we're super RPG brains direction a lot more than Destiny onwards.
Well, I know Star Ocean's all about crafting shit.
Yeah, and like weird skill things.
ND2000
Y2K.
ローレライの力を
In Nude 2000.
キムラスカに誕生す名を聖なるホムラの光と称す彼は
Oh,
キムラスカ・ランバルディアを新たな繁栄に導く ND2002 栄光をつかむ者自らの生まれた島を滅ぼす
Oh, that happened.
季節が一巡りするまでキムラスカとマルクトの間に ND2018 ローレライの力を継ぐ若者人々を引き連れそこで若者は力を災いとしキムラスカの武器となって町と共に消滅するしかる後にルグニカの大地は戦乱に包まれ結果キムラスカ・ランバルディアは栄えそれが未曾有の繁栄の
So it is written.
But like, didn't that imply that Luke should have died and we didn't?
これは
Yeah.
第六布石の崩落にか
やっぱりアクゼリウス崩落と戦争のことしか読まれてない。
もしかしたらセフィロトの暴走は第七布石に読まれてるのかもしれないな。
ローレライの力を継ぐ者って誰のことかしら。
ルークに決まっているではありませんか。
だってルークが生まれたのは7年前よ。
今は新暦2018年です。
Oh yeah.
と限定しているのだから。
でもアクゼルスと一緒に消滅するはずのアッシュは生きてい
Okay,
る。
so yeah, Ash should have died.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is that prick?
それ以前にアクゼリスへ行ったのはルークでしょ。このスコアおかしいよ。
確かにアッシュも後から来たが、奴はあの時点でルークと呼ばれていたわけじゃないしな。
ユリアのスコアにはルークがレプリカという存在が抜けているのよ。
Yulia didn't account for the existence of clones.
それってつまり
True.
俺が生まれたからスコアが狂ったって言いたいのか。
ルーク
Holy shit!
皆さん逃げてください。アニスも
Wow, it was wild.
アルビオールへ戻りましょう。
I have a feeling the thing from the OP is about to happen. Who's the bad guy?
もう誰が悪者なのかわかんないですの。
アッシュのやつもよくわからないし、六人種は結局バン先生についてるのかそうじゃないかもはっきりしね。
ディストの目的もよくわかりませんわ。
わかんないですの。
結局目的ははっきりしてるのはモースだけか。とにかくいくらスコアに読まれたからってそう何度も戦争を起こされてたまるかっつうの。
Can't let it happen.
おじゆえに余計なことを吹き込まれる前になんとかしよう。
やはりお父様にお会いするしかありませんのね。
それは避けられないと思う。
私怖いのです。お父様に否定されるのが怖い。ごめんなさい。失礼しますわ。
ナタリア。
辛そうですの。
And that lets him go.
Yeah, a good save. I feel like we have a either elongated mob fight or boss fight ahead of us.
Yeah, I also didn't want to go through all those cutscenes again.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
ダイエシモンス。もうオールドラントはユリアのスコアとは違う道を歩んでいます。
黙れティア。第七布石を捜索することも忘れ、こやつらとなれやよって。いいか。ユリアのスコア通りルークが死に戦争が始まれば、その後繁栄が訪れるのだ。
抵抗はおやめなさい、ジェイド。さもないとこの女の命はありませんよ。
Oh no!
Damn.
She got the pilot in his chair.
いいざまですね、ジェイド。
お褒めいただいて光栄です。
誰も褒めていませんよ。
俺たちをどうするつもりだ。
バチカルへ連れて行く。そこで戦争再開のために役立ってもらうの。
連れて行きなさい。
Damn, we got arrested.
Rip.
ノエルは大丈夫でしょうか。
ダートは宗教自治区だもん。むやみに殺されるようなことはないと思うけど。
I need help connecting those dots.
俺たちはどうなるんだ。
ルークは処刑されるのでしょうね。スコア通りにするために。
その方がいいのかもな。
ルーク、何を言ってるの？
だってそうだろ。俺が生まれたからこの世界は繁栄のスコアから外れた。だからスコアにないセフィロトの暴走も起きたんじゃないか。
お前何言ってんだ。
そうとしか思えないよ。それにティアだって言っただろ。ユリアのスコアには 俺が存在しないって。
バ
バカとはなんだよ。
カ！私はただあなたがユリアのスコアに支配されていないのならスコアとは違う未来も作れるって言いたかっただけよ。
ティア、
あなた変わるんじゃなかったの？そんな風にすぐ拗ねてもう勝手にしたらいいわ。
ティア、ごめん。ごめん。
Damn.
Damn.
It's kind of cool how like everyone went from like, oh yeah, fuck off after the town sunk to, please do not resign yourself to death. That's fun.
You know, he's like we talked about how like he immediately started like self-flagellating a lot.
Yeah.
Now he's like, well, you still have to value yourself as part of the atonement. I look at that teddy bear.
It's pretty good. Are you in control again?
I guess I am. Oh, look at that. Look at that plant.
Dead plant.
A ficus.
Looks like it drooping.
So talk to Natalia.
みんなと離れ離れにされちまったな。
Oh, I think we're gonna get the thing from the OP with the
Yeah.
これから
the Muso
どう
battle.
なってしまうのでしょう。
キムラスカ王女の名を語りしメリル、並びにファブレ公爵の子息の名を語りしルーク。
メリル、何を言っているの？
王国はそなたらから王位継承権を剥奪する。またアクゼリスにて救援隊を惨殺せし罪。
何を言っているのです。違いますわ。そんなことは私は。
あなたも一応は王族として育てられた。苦しまぬようとの陛下のご配慮だ。
毒。
何事？
間に合ったわね。
ティア、みんなどうし。
牢に入れられてたんだが、思いがけない助力があってね。
By whom?
説明は後で。早く逃げようよ。
お待ちになって。お父様に陛下に会わせてください。
俺からも頼む。戦争を止めるためにもおじ上には会うべき。
危険だけは覚悟してください。
ありがとう。
ティア、船でバカなこと言ったから見捨てられたと思ってた。来てくれてありがとう。
バカ。
The Baka. Damn, we're getting a lot of autopilot today.
Yeah.
We can't go up.
Well, that's a convenient, yeah. Well, that's a fun way of doing
Yeah,
that.
that was good. You gotta make use of the assets you have. What's he say?
Hehe.
Alright. Let's go. Up the stairs.
I demand audience.
Natalia.
お父様。
逆賊め、まだ生きておったか。
お父様、私は本当にお父様の娘ではないとおっしゃいますの？
それはわしとて信じとうは。殿下の乳母が証言した。お前は亡き王妃様に仕えていた使用人シリビアの娘メリル。そうだな。はい。
本物の
Oh, okay.
死産でございました。しかし王妃様はお心が弱っておいで、そこで私は数日早く誕生しておりました。 我が
Messing up
娘シル
the
ビアの子
secret commoner from birth is just like the Ten Commandments.
You took your daughter's kid?
それは本当ですのばあや。
今さら見苦しいぞメリル。お前はアクゼリウスへ向かう途中、自分が本当の実の両親と引き裂かれた恨みからアクゼリウス消滅に
違います。そのようなこと。
叔父上、本気ですか？そんな話を本気で信じているんですか？
わしとて信じとうはない。だが
Holy
その
shit.
いう場所からエイジの遺骨が発掘されたのだ。
もしそれが本当でも、ナタリアはあなたの実の娘として育てられたんだ。第一、ありもしない罪で罰せられるなんておかしい。
他人事のような口ぶりですな。貴公もここで死ぬのですよ。アクゼリウス
This guy is hamming it up with the evil. Holy shit.
そちらの死をもって我々はマルクトに再度宣戦布告する。
Jade's just like, I'm right here, you know.
あの二人を殺せ。
何をしているのです、ラールゴ。他の者の手にかかっても良いのですか？
Why is he upset? I wonder if he has.
強引に連れてこられたかと思えばこういうこととはな。
アッシュ、ちょうどいい。そいつらを捕まえなさい。
アッシュ。
せっかく牢から出してやったのに、こんなところで何をしてやがる。お前が助けてくれたのか？だったらお前、うるせえ。誰かがここを食い止めなければならないだろう。さっさと行け。
ご無事で。
That's a fun way to bring him back into the swing of things.
ガタガタうるせえよ。お前だってバンを裏切ってモースに情報を流してるだろうが。
貴様、六人将でありながら総長を裏切っていたのか。
私は目的が果たせればいいのです。バンへの忠
I'm
誠よ
glad they have like
り
their
優
own
先すること
ambitions
があり
too.
ますから。
No, that's fun. Big fan.
Yeah.
I was a little concerned that this would just be a group of dudes who, like
the counterparty.
Yeah, that like we go to a place, kill one, go to another place, kill one. It's kind of, I like this a lot more.
Yeah, I think that none of them are even dead yet. I think. You know,
No.
if I'm mistaken. We still.
I don't think so.
We still haven't faced Tyr's teacher yet, really.
No.
She's mostly only showing up in flashbacks.
Ah,
at the end.
I forgot that she was one of them.
Yeah, I mean that's I have to keep remembering she exists just because she's like, you know.
We've only seen her like 3 times.
Yeah, exactly. But we all, you know. Well, we all.
It feels like it's gonna be a big character moment thing
We all
waiting to happen.
sync, right?
Yeah.
They call me the Sink.
Damn. You ain't even the cup. It's so fucking stupid.
Luke 様、ご命令通り発光騎士団の者がこの先の道を開いております。
I have a feeling Ash ordered that. Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
アッシュが手配してくれたのか。ありがとうペール。お前は逃げろ。
いえ、ここで微力ながら
What the fuck can you do?
危険です。お逃げなさい。
心配するな。LG さんは俺の
Yo!
Yeah.
ガイラルディア様、ご無事をお祈りしております。
Oh, that's his full. That's his full name.
Gillardia. Oh, yes, I see. I thought that was his last name. I was like, that's not. Yeah.
このまま我らにお任せを。ルーク様、殿下をお願いいたします。殿下は我が国の希望の。
I enjoy that the guards also have their own opinions on this.
Yeah. The little guy.
They're not all like,
Not just
you know,
stormtroopers.
yeah. You know, one of my favorite bits from the Black Swordsman arc in Berserk is like those two dudes talking, and one of them's like, "Guarding this place. Do you want to just fucking leave?"
Yeah. There's a.
And then the other guy's like, "If we get caught, we are going to get executed."
Yeah. There's a good scene in the intro of Vagrant Story, where it's like two knights.
Yeah.
And they're just talking about like whether wizards are real. And then
Vagrant Story is so fucking good.
I love Vagrant Story.
Indie slop, am I right?
Bizarre game mechanics, but you know.
I think that the Vagrant Story incident is one of my favorite things to come out of the dark age of Twitter.
Oh, what's the Vagrant Story incident?
Someone posting a clip from Vagrant Story to be like, "God, this game looks so fucking good," and then a bunch of like right-wing culture warrior dipshits were like, all these fucking indie game creators making these fucking PS1 throwbacks that don't even look like real PS1 games, and everyone's like, "You fucking idiot, that's Vagrant Story." And then they tried to walk it back by being like, "No, it's because it's emulated and it looks funky," and it's like, "Oh, fuck off, you did not know."
Thank you, Townsend.
We're getting the Spider-Man subway scene right now. That's what's happening.
そうです。みんな、私は王家の血を光る偽物です。私のために危険を冒してはなります。どうか逃げて。
Joey Diaz is gonna show up and be like, "You mess with him, you're messing with all of us."
And then Machete shows up.
のために療養所を開いてくださったのはあなた様じゃ。
職を追われた俺たち平民を港の開拓事業に雇ってくださったのもナタリア様だ。ねえ、うるさい。どけ。やめろ。ねえ、うるさい。アッシュ。クズが。キムラスカの市民を守るのがお前ら軍人のここは俺たちに任せろ。早く行け、ナタリア。
アッシュ。
お前は約束を果たしたんだな。
アッシュ。
ルーク、覚えてるのね。
行け。そんなしけた面してる奴とは一緒に国を変えられないだろうが。
わかりましたわ。
ルーク、同時を踏んだら俺がお前を殺す。
That's good.
お前こそ無事でな。
ザオ砂漠は途中で消失してます。イニスタ湿原へ向かってください。わかった。ありがとう。
Talking about the phrase "the desert is destroyed" is funny to me.
Yeah.
Like, you know, deserts are like, you know, their own ecosystem, obviously, but you know. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
This is a good scene. I like this a
Yeah.
lot.
Alright, I want to ask you a question I just had right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is the town behind us a texture, or is it a model? I think
that looks like a texture to
me. Yeah, it feels like a 2D image. I also feel like it'd be crazy to like render that, especially on the PS2.
今回は本当にアッシュに助けられっぱなしだ。
アッシュ。
I just realized this is like the video game equivalent of matte painting in a 60s movie.
Yeah.
陛下も苦しんでらしたわ。
I think that every time I play a game with the pre-rendered backgrounds.
Yeah, like I when I was watching Ten Commandments and Ben-Hur, like I think I made a post along the lines of like, man, that painting is so cool, and I was like, I think this is just what pre-rendered backwards are for video games. It's like the same thing. Function.
I want to watch. Do you know about the Dune sci-fi miniseries that they did, and then they did like, they did like Messiah and Children after. Do you know about the thing with the matte paintings and that?
No. I don't know.
They commissioned these really elaborate, like, Arrakis matte paintings for a bunch of scenes.
Yeah.
But then there was, like, a weird issue with their sand dealer for the sets.
Yeah.
So the matte paintings and the sand have mismatched coloring.
Oh, that's a shame.
And apparently it looks really fucking weird.
But yeah, when I thought of matte paintings and like pre-rendered backgrounds, like I keep thinking of like, you know, Balan Garden.
Yo, I want to fight that thing.
I guess, yeah, we should fight something for once.
Have we fought these before?
Probably. Oh yeah, wait, these like early game stuff.
Am I? There we go. My
Yeah,
controller
yeah,
died.
You haven't played anything. You know, like you were just like watching cutscenes for the past hour.
No, and I think because the window was active, but then I think my controller fell asleep because it had done nothing for so long.
Yeah. Oh yeah, do you want to play as anyone different, or you're fine with Anise?
I'm fine with her for now.
I'll fuck with Jade a bit more. He needs to go out. If it feels boring, she just fuck with this bird.
That's a griffin or something.
Hippogriff.
Hippogriff.
I did nothing that badly.
Also, it's really interesting, like, seeing the arts, like, system in Fantasia, where it's like, okay, you gotta use this art enough times to master it, and you have, like, a little percentage. And then also, too, like, unlocking the second-tier arts, which are basically just other arts you have strung together, but then the weird combo flow of normal hit, regular art, to, like, second art that feels very KOF.
I mean, yeah, that's in this game, too.
Yeah.
That does. It does seem in general just to be like the KOF influence, the tiered art system. Like that's the go-to. My friends who like compare. Yeah, my friends who like it's chaos system.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the most I've felt the fighting game thing. Isn't that?
I do feel like. I do feel like I feel it less in this game than I did in Symphonia, and maybe some of that is just like also the cool options of not like digging into as much, but also like
yeah. Well, I think in Fantasia too, I feel like there's a clear delineation, at least to me playing that game versus like equipping arts in this, where it's like I feel like in this you're just kind of unlocking shit, and like it's not particularly. At least it wasn't for me clear at first, like, oh, okay, this goes into this, then this. Whereas in, like, Fantasia, it's like, okay, you unlock this after you've made so much progress and, like, you know...
Yeah, I mean, it still works the same way, but, like, I can understand, like, it's not maybe front of mind.
Yeah. I think it's a little more informal here, probably because it is, like, the 6th or 7th game in the series.
Yeah.
2, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, they do show like, oh, this is the amount of uses you have. It's just like, you know, how much you need isn't necessarily clear. Like they don't show a progress bar, for instance.
No, yeah. Like actually, open up the menu right now and go to an art.
Yeah, let's go to.
Just like Luke, then go to like thing. See, like it has your usage, but like in the other thing, it has
How much until you get it?
It has like a mastery and the number percentage that like when you use it enough, then you unlock other stuff to use, and it kind of tiers it more naturally in a way. And actually, funnily enough too, like I kept using moves in Fantasia that my friends like, oh yeah, this is an FOF in Abyss, and I'm just like, that's so funny to me that like the old abilities are there as like the reactions, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the lightning Fang Blade, and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a fun way to like put a new twist on established spells.
Yeah.
Fuck, where are we going?
To the desert and to the marsh.
We're supposed to go to the marsh, not the desert.
Well, the marsh. I was assuming the marsh was by the desert.
Yeah.
Look at the map. Because it's the Inista Marsh to the west. But yeah, take a look at the. Let's see if it's on. No. Okay, we can just head west then.
Search? How do you I still don't know what the search buttons are.
Is the Flex Range Linear Motion Battle System the name of the Fantasia one?
No, Fantasia is literally just linear motion battle because they're OG.
Oh, which one? Because Mizu asked, are you enjoying the Flex Range Linear Motion Battle System? I don't know. Is that Abysses?
I think that's Abysses.
Oh, okay. I don't think I think the combat in this game is serviceable, but I'm just kind of like it's all right. There are points of it I'm having fun. I don't know if I fuck with the 3D integration.
Yeah. But I think it's called Flex Range because this is the one that adds free. Vesperia might be like a better test of like how action it is. Alternatively, races for that one just is like it's linear because you're on the ground, and it's like you don't worry about the jumping axis.
Mm-hmm. You know what really clicked with me in Fantasia is when you start to like the first time I had a fighter, it's like, oh fuck, I need to think, is like they put spellcaster behind big enemy, and then a big enemy also behind you that's attacking your spellcasters, and then it's like, fuck, I need to get to that enemy spellcaster. Oh shit. Oh wow. Because I need to make sure they don't nuke my party, but also I can't just go and like there was a fun push and pull of priorities based off of like how do I get to this guy, but also how do I make sure my people are protected from the other threat behind me too.
Yeah.
That I feel like when it's kind of all in like a plane like this, I don't know if I'm having as like I think the closest to like proximity based like strategy stuff we've come up with is like sometimes you or I will use free run to like get behind an enemy and then kind of make it have to like turn around to like split up its attacks more. But beyond that, I don't feel, and like I guess the FOF system is supposed to play into that too, but I think we've kind of talked before too. Sometimes that feels more like it's an incidental thing that is happening rather than something where like
my problem is for me because I'm not like memorizing what the different FOF combinations are. I feel like I can't take advantage of them as much.
Yeah, same. I kind of feel like the way it's set up, it's a very easy thing to kind of like keep back of mind and just be like, oh well, if I get one, I get one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Whereas, like, presumably people who are, like, more, like, specific in this game or, like, have them memorized. Fuck, I'm not Luke. What the fuck am I doing?
No, I had that in our last battle where I had to remember, oh wait, no, it changes party order when you're, when you're ambushed.
Yeah.
See, I wish, honestly, Vizu, I wish it was a little more Tekken, because, like, I keep wishing, I'm like, I wish I could juggle people more.
Technically, this is the one that's more juggle-focused, in terms of combos.
That's crazy to me.
Because it doesn't have the air combos in the same way Vesperia and Symphonia do. It's just, it's like a matter of, like, actually executing the thing to get it, whatever. Yeah. Based on what my friends have said, this is, like, technically the more like Tekken of the bucket.
God.
It's like how screwable that is a different story.
Yeah, I do not feel it. I need to, you know what, I'm technically kind of taking a Tekken break because I got to the rank I want to, and I have a tournament coming up, and I realized that I am so fucking cooked for Under Night and for, I signed up for MVC2, and I'm kind of regretting it, because I've not put the time into practice to learn that game at all. But, like, how many other times am I going to have the opportunity to sign up for MVC2 and have, like, fresh people also entering?
Yeah.
If not now, you know what I mean? So, it'd probably a one-off for me, but I'd like to say I did it once. I'm not expecting to go anything beyond 0-2, but, it's fun to have the experience. What version of Fantasia am I playing? I am playing, is Absolute... I can't remember. It's the newer fan translate, because there's two fan translations of the PS1 version. I'm playing the newer one that starts you off with the technical ring in your inventory.
The Astral from my chat says that a bunch of the FOFs in Vesperia are just like... Well, instead they reworked the FOFs in this game into, like, there's, like, elemental variants as well.
I see. I thought we were heading west. Why? I think we're... Are we supposed to head west?
I always thought it was mountains. So I'm figuring that maybe there's a way around.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to follow the coast, see what that gets me. Because, like, I have to get mountains, right next to the city before I get to the coast. And I'm like, well, that's not a problem.
They're trying to get, because I feel like they would have told us that rather than just head west like they do in the synopsis.
Yeah, I'm just, I don't know. Fuck off! I don't want enemies right now. I'm lost.
I gotta say, I feel like unless you're really interested in the historical, the historical, whatchamacallit, like, you know, experience of it, I highly recommend the PS1 translation that gives you the technical ring right off the bat so you can do manual mode, because that game's default, like, semi-auto control scheme is, I heavily disagree with making it the default control scheme for that game.
Yeah.
It's wild to me that's that by default.
It's technically the default for this game.
Yeah, bananas.
Yeah, I get it.
It feels rough. It's like a tug of war with like, no, just let my guy move where I want him to.
Yeah. So going west. Journey to the west.
See, did you try straight west from Doth though too?
Yeah, I just got out there.
Okay.
So I think we did have to go around something.
Yeah. South then west. Yeah, this looks like progress. I don't think we've been on this bridge before. Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move on to Clunky Destiny, I do know that.
Clunky Destiny?
Mizu said in response to me talking about the manual mode, I'm gonna have to deal with it in Destiny anyways.
Yeah.
So.
Can't say
Oh, you're just doing a quick save before we...
it is
Yeah.
like a dungeon, you know. Yeah, a friend of mine went through. I actually had to check on them how far along they were. 'Cause they're like basically shotgunning PS1 Destiny over the break. So I wonder how they're doing. They're probably finished by now, but I followed up on how that game ended.
Fantasia's a little longer than I thought it would. Like, I'm 10 hours in, my friend's like, yeah, you're probably like a quarter to a third, and I was like, damn.
Yeah, I actually I thought it'd be short, but I heard my friend when talking about it, he's like, yeah, actually Fantasia is like longer than he expects.
Well, my friend Trick said too, the game kind of has the Chrono Trigger or like FF6 thing going on, where it's like there's a point where it's just like the game opens the fuck up, and it's like there's a bunch of side quests for you if you want to do them, especially like the re-released versions.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, we'll see how much of that I do actually want to do.
It's weird. They made. Did you know they made multiple releases of versions of Fantasia on the PSP?
Yeah, like, isn't one, like, basically the game slightly edited, but with, like, voice acting?
Yeah, there's one, I think there's a standalone release, which is slightly voice acted.
And then there's also one that was, like, a dual pack with, like, a remake of, was it, like, the Game Boy sequel thing they made?
They remade the Game Boy sequel, and then they did a remake of Fantasia as a bundle with it, the bonus. That, like, technically has, like, a more Eternia-style battle system. And I'm like, what? That's crazy.
I watched a friend stream a little bit of Eternia. That game's visual style, at least the PSP version, is interesting. The sprites have weird proportions.
It's kind of fun. It's fun they put most of the 2D Tales games on the PSP. I mean, like, you know, late... They didn't put Destiny 1, but they put, like, Eternia Rebirth and Destiny 2 on the PSP along with Fantasia. And that's neat.
Yeah.
Obviously no co-op, but...
そうですね。たちの悪い魔物に出会わないことを
I think
Everyone's so spread out in this scene.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, when we previously had this music. Actually, no, that's just more music.
Oh my god, let's go!
What's that for? No.
Oh, it's protected by Ifrit.
This is a decision. So I will not make it. But
Nice.
The decision you have to make is very clear. Tower.
Mizu, I have actually beaten Tempest. When the translation patch for that came out, I played it kind of on a lark. And it's a very short video game. And I was like, that's the thing.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Because I remember, because the patch came out, I have a distinct memory of people laughing about it on a forum I was on at the time, because it came out on April Fool's Day. Because everyone's like, this game sucks ass. Here's a full Tales of the Tempest translation patch. And it was funny.
Oh, I can't cast spells for shit. Hey!
Off screen.
All skill, baby. Intentional.
There we go.
If I missed, I think I heard that like 2 characters can take care of the same FOF if they like happen to like trigger within like the same window.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's a good way to get combos going.
気持ちの整理つくまではしょんぼりなのかな。
ベルケンドに到着したら今後ナタリア
Oh yeah, I said this on our podcast, but I might as well say it here too. Something that I realized playing Fantasia PS1 2 with the skits is I was like, oh, these were like a thing to do to like make traveling from place to place on the world map a little more interesting. And I kind of appreciate like when you get stuff like this that adds a little bit more like, you know, narrative juice to like when you're otherwise just walking around doing stuff.
Yeah, like this is more of like, there's less of the, whenever I played Symphonia, I had less of the, here's like 1 or 2 skits immediately after cutscene.
Yeah.
Which I think like it's also an issue in Destiny PS2 as well. But like, yeah, there's just like too many of these after like basically to the set there where it's like, oh ha, I made a
They're very beefy.
Yeah, like Destiny PS2 has like use the left trigger to like cycle through the available skits. I'm like, this is a little.
That's wild. I do also appreciate, so like Fantasia does it too. I don't know if this game does it. Like when you hit select when there's no skit available, like nothing happens. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
So in Fantasia, you just like there's no prompt to start a skit. Like it's just a button you always have, and if you don't have like a new one for it to show you, it's just like the character's having like a little talk that's like, oh, here's a reminder what we got to do next.
That's useful. In Destiny PS2, they have one that's like a. They do kind of have one that's like a reminder where to go. That's like perma open. And that's kind of. I do think having like that as a default is fun. Because like sometimes you just easy to get lost. Holy shit!
Yo! I don't know how I did that, but that was sick.
If I recall correctly, someone I think in the last patch said like, it's like you press the art button. I think it's while you're in overlimit, you press the art button while you're doing a level 2 art.
Oh,
because those finishers are level 3 ones.
That makes sense.
I guess we'll just fucking go. We just gotta fight this fucker.
Yeah. And what's the tell? So here, just to remind, what's the tell that an art is a level 2 art on this screen again?
You see, like, the level 1 is like the small sword, and level 2 is the.
And then it's a big sword. Yes, that's right. That's right.
But also, there's like the the square.
Big staff. Yeah. Yeah, the inner square inside too.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, that's right.
So we only have.
手術に使いすぎじゃねえの？
気持ちいいんだもん。やれそれどうだ。
Oh, I'm at the. It is in the corner. There we go.
手術に使いすぎじゃねえの？
あなたに言われたくありませんわ。
Does Symphonia have it that when you hit people, your TP comes back too?
Yeah.
That's something I wish was in Fantasia.
Oh, that's not in Fantasia?
No, instead at the end is that depending on how leveled up your characters are, you gain a certain set amount of TP back at the end of battle.
Yeah. That happens in Symphonia too, and it might happen in this game. But
yeah, that's your that and orange gels are the only way you're getting TP back.
Alright.
Now that being said, I do feel like it's a lot like you have a lot more to like store up. But there is a point where like halfway through a dungeon it's like, ah fuck, my spellcast just can't just nuke these random encounters anymore. Damn. He's poked Jade.
I get the hang of how you're supposed to use it a little more, so that's nice. I feel like this game is like expecting you to like, if you're digging into like the FOFs.
This is not a. Oh no, that's not Dead End.
God, I wish this was not so slow. The only thing is this is technically a dungeon, but also technically the overworld means that I'm like.
It's a weird middle ground.
It means that I can't save, but also the enemies still respawn like it's the overworld.
Oh, do you get a skid for not using gels after a while? That's fun.
Overworld cutscene.
どうしたんだ二人とも。ジェイドが言っていたタチの悪い魔物だった。
やはりただの噂ではないようですね。
何かいるっていうのか。かなり昔の話なんだが、この辺りで旅人を襲う凶暴な魔物がいたらしい。
退治しようと何回も討伐隊が。
Oh, it's the Frosty Faustines. Hotel shuttle schedule. I did not get a hotel room in the venue at Combo Breaker this year. I was sad. They kind of did a terrible job of letting people know when hotels were going up this year, IMO. But... Oh, we gotta plant some flowers.
マジ話ってことか。
もう死んじゃったんじゃない？
Yo! Let's fucking go! I can't even tell what the fuck that thing's supposed to be. That's a good design.
あの魔物がさっきの話の。
あの魔物と戦ってもこちらに利益はありません。それに今の私たちではまず倒せないでしょう。戦いを。
Please tell me we can go back and fight that as a bonus boss.
どうして倒せないと言い切れますの？
単純な強さだけで倒せるのなら過去の討伐隊が倒しちまってるって。
そういうことです。今は逃げましょう。ラフレスの花粉が苦手なのは分かっています。それを利用すれば。
Yo, Gundam F91 reference.
わかった。もし追いつかれてもすぐ逃げるぞ。
了解よ。
Jeez, I don't like these enemies respawning so much.
Is this not going to... Oh no, I guess there is still. Okay. The Mystic Rod. probably for tier, right?
They're like there. Technically, I think it's like tier and each have the same. Let's just compare what we got. That's a big buff. You want for Anise or for tier?
Let's put it on Anise. I feel like that's more physical than. Oh well, that's. Yeah, I'm playing Anise, so.
Yeah.
I'm biased as fuck. Ooh, heal point.
Ah!
Hey, it was an ambush at least.
Yeah.
It hit the flank. Controller? There we go. Oh yeah, I checked Discord. Duh. Oh, you know what else? Also too? Holy shit, in Fantasia, you get a fucking title for everything compared to this game.
Yeah, I don't know where the fucking titles are on this one. Like, I think I got... Like there's a lot I didn't get in Symphonia, but, like... I feel like I got more of them.
Like, literally for, like, defeating enemies, I think using spells a certain number of times, learning new spells, I'm just getting drowned in titles. I'm like, holy shit. I don't think they do anything in Fantasia, but...
Yeah, I forget if they do anything in Symphonia, but this one's...
Yeah. No, I'm totally JRPG brained right now. I have way too many JRPGs going on at the same time.
I mean, I do too. It's just like they're all from like the past, technically 2 years. I have games I started in. Oh god, I need to finish this.
You want to hear the saddest, most like, oh god, this is a genre not for everyone story? In a bit. I think I've spent a total of 8 hours this week doing nothing but reviving, like, grinding money so that I can revive dead party members in Wizardry.
I feel like at some point I know I need to try first with Dungeon Crawl about not having to be Wizardry.
Wizardry is a state of mind, is what I always say. See, the best part is that at the end of that process, I did level up one of my priest characters enough to actually get the revive spell. Oh no.
And what they say is to fucking run.
Yeah. Yippee! Yo, this theme kind of fucks though.
Yeah. Okay, so it's just gonna always.
So you, yeah. So we're not gonna be able to get past.
We can't get the chest.
I feel like this might be a bonus boss in the future. What was it called? I didn't look at the name.
Medina.
Which version of Wizardry? The PS1 remake.
Or she's on a heal point. I wonder if there's like a...
Wow. I hate when this happens.
This is such a weird cutscene.
Yo.
Everything, this is so weird.
The monster's weakness?
私たちってば餌ってこと？ラフレスの花があってよかったよ。
本当だよな。でもあんなでっかい魔物がこんなものに怯えるとは。
似たような事例を知っています。おそらくラフレスの花粉が魔物の脳神経を刺激するのでしょう。
Oh, the science.
花粉でそんなことになるんだ。
Okay, the
この世
Dr.
には
Shantani
もっ
already.
ともっと信じられないようなことがまだまだ存在します。
TTRPG ass scene, honestly, yeah.
あのような大きな魔物を退ける力がある。不思議なものですね。
Oh, but this game's still
あ
not
んなデカブツがたかだか花粉ごときにやられちまうって考えたら大したことないよな。そうだろ、ナタリア。
そうですわね。
ナタリアのやつ、ちょっと気持ちが落ち着いたみたいだな。
ガイのおかげね。
いや、 だって辛そうな顔
I can't believe we got a sequel to this skit right away.
仲間なんだしさ俺たちが励ましてあげないと
あなたは本当に優しいのね
You could have like waited maybe 5 minutes.
お前に天然って言われるとはな
天然ですの
お前も天然だっつうの。
ともかくナタリアはこれからも大変だと思う。私たちが力になれればいいんだけど。
そうだな。うじゃうじゃうぜ。
本当だよ。
Wait, you know what? I want to try cooking. Forgive me, but I am going to use an item.
Okay.
Do we not just have like a basic ass TP one?
No, I think we used them all. We just never got a
Well,
chance to buy
fuck
it.
it. Alright, so I'm gonna do a little bit of that. And then I'm going to do that, into that. Oh. Fuck. Well.
Oh well.
I attempted it.
Yeah. I'm still not sure of the rules of how they work.
I might have just fucked up whatever the input is, but...
Yeah, I'm not sure what the input is myself.
What are those called again? Like, what's the proper name?
I think they're called Mystic Arts.
Mystic Arts. Well, we'll figure that out after this.
What the fucking point of that? The fucking Dream Magic ain't doing shit.
Brown Dasher.
You could give him an art that was his Dream Magic. It's like, holy shit, that was like nothing. I don't know how to take advantage of the... Please go on board.
ジェイド、休憩。
Oh, it's perform a specific combination of arcane arts or high-level phonic arts.
That's
Launch any arcane art or high-level phonic art or phonic hymn while holding down the attack button.
Oh, yeah, so Arcane Art is level 2.
So I need to also be holding down the attack button. Which is X, correct?
Yeah. Actually, it's cross.
Oh, God damn it.
ナタリアは公共事業を取り仕切ってるんだ。その収益を病気の人とかに施したりとか。尊敬されてんだよ。
Oh, well, this is just saying, hold on, I'm getting conflicting info, because this is just saying just hold down the art button.
Are we getting to like hold down the A button to make the Pokeball go in territory?
Yeah.
僕が王子だったらただ王室で贅沢三昧。
為政者も個人の資質が重要ってことで。
そうバチカルのみんなはキムラスカの王女じゃなくてナタリアが好きなんだよな。
でもお父様、
陛下がどうしても君を拒絶するならマルクトにおいで。
I'm gonna make sure reading this will also read its story.
あなた。
Damn, they're pairing them hard.
おーい、ガイにたぶらかされて
Yeah, he's afraid of
マルクトに亡命するなよ。
それよりインゴベルト陛下に退位してもらってナタリアが女王様になる。
ごめんなさい。嫌ですわ。泣くつもりだ。
I wonder how this scene looks in the anime. Or they're not like zoomed out on the world map. I just want to know what this decision was
Oh.
here.
もう大丈夫ですわ。
Hold attack during arcane art, and the last hit has to connect. I think that might have been the issue.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
ナタリアの笑顔を取り戻す手伝いができて嬉しいよ。
なんだか照れてしまいますわ。忘れてましたわ。ごめんなさい。
I didn't. I'm glad this bridge lets me like walk. Jesus Christ. Finally, we got our stuff back. I don't even want to like search for like chests anymore just because
The movement.
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
oh, well, it's right there.
Motherfucker.
Oh, Behemoth.
Jesus Christ.
How much damage did that do? I did not see.
It just took away like half of Natalia's health.
Yeah, that makes sense. Is it Ash safe?
ベルケンドで落ち合えるかしら。彼も出現を超えてくるのなら少し時間がかかるかもしれないわね。
さすがに一人で出現を超えようとはしないでしょう。
うまくバチカルから船を使えればいいのですけど。
I could have my very own marsh all in a microwave.
I was gonna make my follow-up joke, but that was next to go to the TikTok swamp.
Oh, yes. No, I heard the TikTok swamp is banned now. At least in my country. Well, the movement speed is this slow because of the marsh we're in. It's not normally like this.
This is the original Poison Swamp from Bandai Namco.
Dark Souls. Yeah. Why does the Behemoth keep separating the women? That's rude.
What? What does it want us to do? Bizarre.
That was weird, yeah. Well, because it told us to fight, and then it's like, but you should also run away. So I'm like, what do you want from me?
I think it's like get into a fight to distract it. Oh, okay.
That feels like the tutorial fight that you would get for encountering it for the first time. Okay.
What a strange
that was so... Well, sometimes this game just has some really weird part. You know what I mean? Oh god, the emulator. It's fine now.
Finally,
but
in like a normal cutscene place.
Sometimes this game just has some weird segments, though.
Yeah, like I don't remember anything like this in Symphonia, I gotta tell you.
Honestly, it really strikes me as like, maybe they didn't have the time to make like a dedicated, like dungeon type. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it feels like there's a few spots in the story here where they had like an outline. They're like, fuck, we got to compromise on a few of these.
Yeah.
Make it a little simple.
Technically, it's this team's first time on like the PS2 as well. Well, actually, nothing. I think they probably ported Symphonia to the PS2 before this, but.
まあな。攻撃が効いていたのは2回ですね。そのあたりも考慮した方が良さそうですね。
But yeah, I'm sure we can come back and fight that guy at some point.
まあ、とりあえずベヒモスはやり過ごしたんだし、町に行こうぜ。そうだな。
I believe Saxer in the chat said that we can come back and fight it. It's just the first time through, you gotta run away.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm assuming there's probably like a recommended level to do so, though.
I'd assume so. It'd be funny if we just go back and do it now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Feel free to weigh in chat. I'm kind of curious when they want you to do that.
Oh, I can finally move. Jesus Christ.
They did port Symphonia to PS2 first.
Yeah. I wonder if that just meant that they had like less time to work on this game. Because like this came out 2 years after Symphonia, I believe.
Saxor does says Abyss do be rushed, so maybe that's the general understanding. I mean, the speed at which these games came out is frankly bewildering to me.
Yeah, like because they were like yearly releases with 2 alternating teams, right? So
the Call of Duty cycle before Call of Duty hit big.
yeah,
And for like 60 to 80 hour JRPGs.
yeah, exactly.
That's like kind of wild. No, I am curious what that leads to.
Yeah, me too. It's just like I just didn't see that ramp thing.
I love worlds where there's just convenient ramps in the landscape for travel.
Nature's beauty.
Nature is healing.
おや、もう抵抗しないので。
I bet if you're like a Japanese fan though, you're eating well on the PS2.
Oh yeah.
Like, you just can't make a game like this in that time frame anymore.
Nope.
Maybe some of it has to do with like laying off the team every single time, but like I wonder if like if someone made like an indie one of these. It took them like maybe like several years. They made a sequel, maybe it took them less time.
Yippee! Damn, didn't even get PS2 Abyss in Germany? That's fucked up.
That sucks.
楽できそうですね。そんな感じだな。
I'm like from Wisconsin, mostly German, so like, you know, I basically know what it's like to be from Germany. Just like the shitty dyed American version of it. I watched Werner Herzog movie.
But you can't say his name right.
No.
You
Listen,
said you'd embarrass yourself.
he told people, listen, just say Werner.
Yeah.
So I'm respecting the man's wishes. Despite knowing it should probably be Werner.
Yeah. A bandit.
楽できそうですね。そんな感じだな。
Why are all the bandits Northern Lion? And by that I mean bald. Get it twisted.
Luke can do it no problem. Yeah.
I was about to say, oh, you did it, then I was like, wait, no, you're not.
You also like this. We got Matthew lenses, but we like never use them. It's funny. In funny, PS2 Destiny, you can just like R2, which is like, you know, the target switch. You literally just see the enemy's health. And that's just free.
Okay, let's try this again.
These enemies are kind of like too weak, unfortunately.
Oh, damn, I think...
We'll get the hang of it.
Yeah. No, you know what? Because I was realizing, like, fuck, I'm not holding... So, do I need to hold the art button or the, like, actually attack people button?
I don't know.
Is the part that I'm like, which one do people mean?
I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to have both of them, right?
Also, open up the art menu real quick.
Yeah.
Because I want to make sure... So yeah, the down one I'm doing is a is the one that'll pop off during.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
All right.
just check here's your other one. Oh, okay, you only have the one.
Yeah.
You do need to get like some usage up on some of the other ones to get I think whatever shadow raid is the one on your right on the right stick. That's the one you need to you have to get like some more.
You know, put that on my put that on sides instead of Eagle Dive. I'm barely using Eagle Dive anymore. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like barely using the right stick ones, honestly. Attack button, not art. Okay, yeah. I fucked up there. Third time's the charm.
What are nobles?
What are nobles?
Well,
everyone's asking this.
そうらしいな。
首都バチカルと湿原で隔てら
This
れ
is
てい
about
る
where
か
we
ら
get
こ
into
そ
marks.
隕石関係にあるファブレ港に収めさせているのかしら。
Are you gonna learn about the mercantile class?
下手な貴族を置いて敵対行動を取られてもたまりませんし。
貴族か。
どうしました
Guy's gonna be like, guy gonna be like, there's a specter over. I forget what the world's called. Fuck. Estelia.
やっぱいいや。
まあ、おかしなルーク。
ルーク、あなたのその疑問、突き詰めて考えていくと面白いと思いますが。
そうか。だけどそれより前に、俺って何なのかを考えなきゃいけないからさ。
意地悪だね、大佐は。階級制度の矛盾なんてのを今の
考
えさせたら混乱しちまうぞ。
いろいろな価値観を持つのはいいことですから。それが結局は彼の言うところの自分は何なのかにつながると思いますが。
いろいろな価値観。私にも
This is such a 2000s scene. I don't know how else to describe it.
自分の知識や感覚が正しいと思い込んでる方がいろいろと楽だからね。
Yeah.
それではバカ丸出しですよ。嘆かわしいことです。とこういうのも狭いものの見方ですね。
違いない。
Dog. When will the costume hunt begin? I don't know if we have enough info to know where the costumes
Yeah,
even
like
are.
the thing is, I'm not using a guide for this, so like I don't know where. I don't even know. Like all the costumes are tied to titles, and I don't know where the fucking titles are. I just use a guide to like a spreadsheet of arts, and I'm not even looking at it. So. But we're showing the FOFs of. Oh.
Damn.
Alright, it's time for another warehouse session.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, we're talking about Vagrant story, so it's time to go back to, Sokoban. Okay. So.
This I don't think you're gonna get any juice out of.
I can't get anything out of that one. Just fucking push up.
Can you push that one to your right? Like, the one that's many tiny boxes?
No, I think it's that pressing.
That's set? Okay.
Yeah, so
I think this one you need to use to create a walkway.
Yeah, it's just a matter of where. Probably over here is what I see.
I would say we could try the northernmost one first.
Yeah. It's mostly because I don't think I can see a way to, like, make a bridge from below the other way. So this one will naturally be... No! Well, we live with that. We're mistakes for now.
I think we might be fucked out of being able to progress anywhere else.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what presumably. Oh wait, that's for later.
Oh yeah. Good call.
Here.
Then just one down?
Yeah, the next one is probably
Or one down again, I believe. Then to the right. Oof. Oh, and then up, maybe? To create a walkway further. Now we can go over here.
Take a bunch of crates over here. Okay, first let's see how is one open. That one opens from that side. So
I think you need to push the one all the way to the right down to let you move this other one
yes.
places. I guess it doesn't matter which one you push to close it, but you need one of them. See, I don't think... No, don't use this one for that.
Yeah.
I think the one below, I think that one needs to be used, maybe.
Well, it needs
yes.
To, it needs to be over here is the thing.
No, because you can approach it from the left, right?
No, but can you open it from the left?
I don't know.
I don't think you can. That's the thing. Oh, wait.
Because I feel like...
Okay, hold on. First of all.
Yeah.
Hold on. I don't...
Because I feel like we need to use one of those boxes to like move up to the north,
okay,
so we can.
This one goes there. So that means you push this one.
I see. Yeah.
And then how do we get
the last one?
The last one.
Is that the last one for sure?
Just look around.
I believe so. So we need. Oh yeah, you can you just pull that one block and then.
Yeah.
And then we're good. Yeah, we can go around, right? I believe we can go around. Yes, we can.
I'm a genius.
There we go. Okay, yeah.
Second try. That's pretty.
This
good
was a lot simpler than the first one. Great pirate. This is your introduction. No. Mizu, I have watched a friend stream hours upon hours of Void Stranger. Trust me, I'm very familiar.
I got far into a little bit into that game, but I haven't got progressed much because I get intimidated by it.
That game is ridiculous.
Because I think it's just like part of it's like the idea like I want to do it perfectly and then I just fail. But
yeah, that game is wild.
It should be the kind of game where I don't care and I just progress. Like don't worry about doing it perfectly.
You're the false princess title.
Because it's like I don't know. I feel like I want to play more of that game, but I'm just intimidated by it. And like
that soundtrack is very soothing.
And not doing it perfectly, you know.
Yeah. I feel like the older I get, and like the more it sinks in, I do not have time to do everything in my life. The more I'm fine with just being like, I don't mind doing things suboptimally or imperfectly, because also that means that's my own personalized experience, and that's also.
I guess I'm just like I'm not sure what the game wants. I'm just not sure what the game wants from me. That's the thing. You know?
Yeah.
It's like really insuitable in that way. What were you even doing here?
I mean, I think we got a message right at the beginning saying, "Oh, Belkend is to the south, and that's where I think we need to go."
Maybe I will just take away a Void Stranger, but I don't know.
Head for Belkend, yeah, that's to the south here, that guy said.
Well, we came here and got some goods.
Yeah, we should save.
Oh, I did save.
Oh, yeah, you did. That's true. Wait, that's Port Belkend, but that's not Belkend.
楽勝って感じ。
ええ、早く片付けましょう。
Havoc Strike.
出てくんなっつうの。
Da 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 da. That looks like a Belken to me.
Yeah. That's where he found out the Jade Lord.
Ooh. Was that place? That place looked snowy.
Oh, there's a different Jade Lord.
Oh wait, which Jade Lord did we learn here?
They invented Fauna.
Yes. I will remember this place as soon as we step foot inside, I'm sure.
オラクル騎士団本マスターがあるのかほら。
Which
That would have lied.
I wish we had the subs on this. I think there's like an interest in doing the subs for the undub, but just like, you know, it's like lower priority compared to like translating the full ass games.
Yeah.
とりあえずここまで逃げてきたけど、この後どうする？
Sun setting.
そういえばスピノザという男がこの町でバンと組んでレプリカ研究をしていました。
What was the context for why we first went to Belkend again, like the first time here?
We were here with Ash's party.
Yes, that's right.
But I forget like why we were here.
バンの目的を探るためにもちょっと第一音機関研究所のスピノザを問い詰めてみませんか？
Okay, Spinoza.
俺を騙してレプリカを作ろう。何を考えてるんだ。行ってみよう。
Do you think Spinoza likes Spinda, the Pokemon? Yes, I remember this place now.
I guess we may as well say at the end, right?
I might as well.
You know what we need?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Hold on a minute. Those. And like a couple of these.
Not a bad idea. Should we get some stone bottles? Just in case. It feels like a good thing to bulk up on.
We need more life bottles, honestly.
Yeah. I think 6 to 7's good enough.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
We got enough magic lenses, that's rude.
Yeah.
Do you think we need any more of the lemon or pineapple, or is that good?
I think we're good for now.
I got one lemon just so it's like even with the pineapple. Because,
Okay.
I don't know anything about that.
The JRPG inventory brainworms are real.
Well, it's not like I'm fucking cooking anything.
He was not cooking, chat. The game refuses to let her cook.
Yeah. I need recipes.
I'm out of Dr. Pepper, as you probably heard from my pathetic straw sucking. Also, hello, Mako, if I did say hi already. Starting this game in the highest difficulty once and taking like half an hour on the first boss. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, I'd probably want to play this game on a higher difficulty with New Game Plus. I think it's interesting. I saw like for some New Game Pluses, people suggest like don't bother. Presumably, if you like if you aren't able to carry over your level, or maybe you can't, don't bother carrying over your like strongest arts, but do carry over your art usage. Because then you just like unlock the best your arts as you really fist quickly already. Can we go inside? No, we can't.
Do.
Phenomenal. Well, I want to use the Sokoban. Okay. Okay. What is what's the puzzle here?
What?
Society if Japanese game developers didn't learn about Sokoban. I'm not quite sure what it wants.
I'm not either. I'm trying to think of how you can, like, squeeze any of these out of the way.
Because look, it's really constrained. That's the thing. Like,
yeah,
every move I make can only like go the one way. It seems like. So if I go this way with this one, I can't actually like
get in. If you push that forward, you're still fucked.
Yeah, exactly.
This might just be set dressing. It's a weird, but no, this has to be a puzzle.
Yeah, it has to be a puzzle for something.
Unless we access it from the other side later.
Maybe. I guess, yeah, I don't know.
Because I don't... I keep running through the moves in my head, and I don't think
Yeah.
there's anyone that doesn't involve you being stuck.
バチカルでは派手にやってくれたそうですな、特務士団長。
特務士団長。
バン主席総長がお呼びです。出頭していただきますよ。アッシュ特務士団長。
Oh.
万葉将に会う絶好の機会です。ここはおとなしく捕まりましょう。
I guess we haven't seen Van in a while, huh?
No.
He's in his office.
Oh, and that's, what's her name?
Yeah.
兄さん、リグレット教官。
先生、先生はアクゼリスで俺を。
間違いだな。閣下、下がらせますか。
いや、構わん。
I forgot he has Kirai's voice actor.
兄さん、何を考えてるの？セフィロトツリーを消して外角を崩落させて。
そうだよ先生。ユリアのスコアにもこんなことは読まれてない。
ユリアのスコアか。バカバカしいな。あのようなふざけたものに頼っていては人類は死滅するだろう。
あなただって外角大地を崩落させてこの世界の滅亡を早めているではありませんか。
それがユリアのスコアから解放される唯一の方法だからだ。
死んでしまえばスコアも関係ないですからね。
違うな。死ぬのはユリアの亡霊のようなスコアと。
ローレライってセブンスファニムの意識集合体？まだ未確認なんじゃ。
いや、存在する。あれがスコアを読む力の源となり、ローレライを消滅させねばこの星はスコアに縛られ続けるだろう。
外角が崩落して消滅したら大勢の人が死ぬ。そしたらスコアどころの話じゃなくなっちまうよ。
レプリカがある。スコア通りにしか生きられぬ人類などただの人形。レプリカで代用すればいい。
This is kind of a
オミクリ
fun
で大地や
motivation.
人類の模造品を作るのか。バカバカしい。
Like, I feel like you get a lot of JRPGs with, like, yeah, I'm gonna remake the world in my image, evil person wanting to be God thing.
Yeah.
But I like the fun little twist of, I'm going to destroy the world as it exists and the people and replace them with fake people. But because we're kind of under the thumb of, like, a weird fucked up, like, prophecy of fate that we can't control.
Yeah, because like the clones are not subject to fate.
Yeah, that's kind of fun.
And it's come about with like, oh, because Luke is the chosen one, he can defy fate.
Yeah. But also the only reason he's chosen is because he's kind of the first. That's fun. Like he's kind of the first and like only one really like out there
Yeah.
doing stuff.
Gylardia Galan Guardios.
And by also being the one who's kind of out there doing stuff, he's also kind of proving Vaughn's point.
Yeah.
Which is fun. That's fun. I like this a lot.
But also, it makes him the change that'll free everyone else.
True.
ほどが消滅することをスコアで知っていながら見殺しにした人類は愚か。
So no Hod?
No Hod?
それは。
私の気持ちは今でも
Break skateboard.
かねてからの約
Does any Tales game have a skateboarding minigame? I extremely doubt this.
We need something that's like fucking FF7, like Midgar setting, which I think Zillia might have, but I don't know how much.
My favorite is still in the middle of Spyro 3. You can just get to a Tony Hawk skate park, and you just do like Tony Hawk shit.
Yeah, except I hate that part of Spyro 3. I don't like Spyro 3 actually. Like I like Spyro, but like Spyro 3 I find annoying because like how much you have to you switch controls.
Do mini games, yeah. A friend of mine is going through the Reignited trilogy for the first time, and it's been fun getting to see his reaction. I got to see in person him have to solve the treetops in Spyro 1.
Oh, yeah.
And then also got to see him start the trolley minigame that I was like, this one's kind of infamous. And he went, why? This isn't bad. And then within 5 minutes I was like, oh no, what were they doing?
Trouble with the trolley, eh?
Trouble with the trolley, eh?
Yeah, has he gotten to do the Bentley Tekken boxing yet?
No, he's still on 2.
That one really sucks.
3 was my favorite as a kid, but I do think, with the perspective of an adult, 2 is the one most cooking.
New World Order.
Damn, everyone was saying that in the 2000s.
Now it's just out.
True.
雑魚に用はない。あれは劣化品だ。一人では完全な超振動をあれはスコア通りに歴史が進んでいると思わせるための。
その言葉取り消して。
ティア、お前も目を覚ませ。そのクズと共にパッセージリングを再起動させているようだが、セフィロトが暴走した。構わんリグレット。この程度の敵。
Oh, he pissed.
ティア、武器を収めなさい。今の我々では分が悪い。
It'd be funny if we just had a boss fight in the office.
この状況じゃ俺たちも無傷ってわけにはいかない。たとえ相打ちでもダメなんだ。外角を硬化させる作業がバン。
I do appreciate how many tense conversations that result in not actually a boss fight have happened this session.
Yeah,
like unironically, I always think that's kind of fun.
Yeah, we had like stretches like gameplay sessions. This is a real plot session.
Because I feel like the modern game designer's taste is to be like, oh well, we'll have you do a boss fight because the people want a tense gameplay moment thing right here, but then like it doesn't actually resolve anything, and then arbitrarily you get a cutscene where the bad guy's like, "Hey, you're pretty good," and then like the plot progresses like normal. Looking at you ending a Final Fantasy VII remake.
No, to be fair, that is the end of a video game. I mean,
that is the end of a video game. I don't know if I needed it to be that guy.
Yeah.
That being said, in the moment, I was like, this is so fucking cool, so fuck me. Who am I to complain?
You know, sometimes it just works. Like, you know, like, objectively, as a critic, I know this isn't great, but,
yeah.
But, in the moment.
But also, I'm 12 again. And the music is playing.
Like, is Sonic 3 a good movie? Debatable, but... Live and learn.
I am possibly going to be watching 2 tomorrow night.
Okay. I wonder how you'll feel about it.
I'm excited.
I enjoyed it, but also, you know, there's like reasons that people don't like that one as much.
I see.
お前たちに渡すものがある。宿まで来い。
I like the town theme here too.
Yeah. Fans.
バン先生はスコアから世界を解放しようとしてるってのか。
世界の人々を滅ぼしてレプリカを生み出してまでそんなことをする意味があるはずないわ。
Enough of this
その
sharp
通りです
counter discourse.
彼の考えは飛躍し
Yes,
すぎ
it's
ている
happening again.
スコアを無理やり諸悪の根源に結びつけているに過ぎません。
でもスコアを守るために犠牲になった人がいるのも確かだぜ。
かといって新たな犠牲を増やす理由に
Maybe
はなり
Van
ま
is
せんわ。
right, but too much.
I have a feel. I can feel it coming in the air
オールトラン
tonight.
トは危険にさらされたままだわ。
先生、計画には俺じゃなくてアッシュが。
Does this end with us beating up God?
また俺
I
否定
don't
されちま
know
った。
if you actually fight gods in Tales.
Yeah, I don't know enough about how the series usually
I think
goes.
like you fight really strong.
今アッシュに話を聞こう。
This feels a little bit like we're setting up. Are we going to fight against the heavens to make sure we don't have to follow fate no more?
Who do you think the final boss?
I think maybe it's Lorelei, possibly. And also I think somewhere along the line, Ash and or Vaughn do the like, I'm gonna sacrifice myself to give you the leg up. Go do it, kid, and then Luke does the epic attack and does the cool thing.
I'm looking forward to when we get that, you know, the promise duel between Ash and Luke.
Yeah.
Just because I know that like has one of the best songs in the game. So.
I'm curious what causes them to clash like that too.
What is your prediction?
I think they have a disagreement over how to handle something. Like they're fighting to figure out who's going to like what they have an ideological difference they need to overcome on how they achieve the same goal.
Yeah,
is what I'm assuming.
I think that's probably it, and also it might be there's probably an element of like we're on the same side, but we still need to like sell the score.
There's a lot of personal tensions, understandably, because of what Luke is. Yeah,
and it's sort of like
they definitely are not helping things.
Like, even though like we want the same thing, we still like there's still a catharsis that needs to be achieved.
Yeah. I guess what I should say also to go back to the final boss thing, I don't have any particular stake or thought on, I guess, like I'm gonna say Lorelei for now based on what we have, just because JRPGs be JRPGing. But what overall more broadly my prediction is we fight against whatever is causing the score to control humanity, and then we free humanity from the score, and maybe Van is on our side for that, but it's like, oh, I have to die to make good because I hurt so many people trying to do it my own way, and I should have been less radical. Some people die in the process, and everything's happy, and we don't have to, you know, cause the overworld to go plummeting into the hell world, underworld to you know, free people from the score. Yeah. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I can see that. Like, it feels like a very, like,
it's classic JRPGs.
Yeah.
I really... What a way to phrase that.
What a conversation.
Yeah. Well, so she said Guy was... I forgot. I thought... I'm probably remembering wrong. But I thought Luke's nation and Natalia's nation were, like, allied and they were supposed to get married.
Well, like,
but then she said Guy was from a separate place.
Guy seems like it was from Hod.
Oh, okay.
And, like, his family died because of... I don't remember if was it, like...
Yes, so he was adopted,
yeah, he was
right?
adopted, but also, like, sort of, like,
yes.
In, like, undercover, like...
Yeah, was it a political prisoner situation?
No, I think it was, like, maybe he was, like, undercover for, like, revenge reasons.
Yes. Okay, I'm remembering now. It's been a minute. Sorry, folks. Oh, yeah, she's safe. I kind of forgot you were taken hostage earlier this stream. This bro is doing a lot of stuff off screen, which I like, actually. It's cool when they feel like they're doing stuff when you're not around. Characters,
どう
that
いう
is.
ことなの？飛べないのならどうやってここ？水上走行は可能だったので、それでなんとか。
そうか。
I've always liked the name Noelle. That's like in the running for if I have a daughter.
飛行機席を取り外され
Name
た
I'd go for.
I had one of those, and then gender happened. I used the name instead.
That makes sense.
じゃあそれを探さないと飛べないのか。
ああ、現状では船と変わらないってこと
You ever have a game just like steal your airship from you?
イオンからこれを渡すように頼まれた。
In Fantasia, I don't think you get an airship in Fantasia. If you do, I haven't seen it, but
歴史書ローレライ教団の禁書
the
です
Dawn Age. But there is this one captain so like there's a part where you need to go fight a mage that's like in this lonely island, like, you know, in his tower or whatever, and you need to get a captain to go like get you to go over there.
Yeah.
Then I'm also at another point in the game where you need to like make a pact with an elemental spirit, so you need to go way up to an island in the north. And like me and my friends pointed out, like it's kind of fun that there's just one captain in the game that every time you need to go somewhere fucking weird in the ocean, he's like, I mean, I can take you there if you pay me enough.
読み込むのに時間がかかります。話は明日でもいいですか？
いいんじゃないか。この中でその本を理解できそうなのはジェイドぐらいだし。
頼むよ、ジェイド。
ではまた明日の朝。
Genesis of the world. Oh, it's gotten dark in here. Hold on.
Yeah,
let me...
my room's been darker for a while.
Did you get snow at all recently?
Oh yeah, I got lots of snow over here.
We got a dusting, but it wasn't too bad, which I'm happy about. I've honestly, it's not been too bad around. This is good. It hasn't been too bad this winter so far. At the very least, I feel like I've actually been pretty good about planning when I need to go out for groceries and shit to avoid the worst of it so far. I'm a little worried for when I have to go to Frosty's, which I just realized I'm wearing the fucking hoodie. Later this month, if the weather will be cooperative. We'll see. Everyone's here. House of Gardios. That's right, yeah, okay. What the fuck does that mean? That's good.
Anything else? Oh, okay, nice.
Nice.
Okay, does he read this enough? Okay. So we want to get something good for with Ash.
ジェイド、何か分かったのか？
はい。クリフォトの液状化の原因は近くにあるようです。
近く？セルパーティクルが発生しているという惑星の中心部のことですか？
はい。本来静止状態にある地殻が激しく振動している。これが液状化の原因だと考えられます。
それならどうしてユリアシティのみんなは地殻の揺れに対して何もしなかったのかしら？
ユリアのスコアに読まれてねえからとか？
それもありますが、一番の原因は揺れを引き起こしているの
は
プラネットストームだからですよ。
プラネットストーム。
If the planet storm does that, then what does the planet
人
Sheen
工的
do?
な惑星燃料供給機関だよな。
そうよ、覚えていたのね。地殻のセルパーティクルが第一スフィル。
What do you think Sheen's favorite Tales game would be?
So funny because he picked the normie answer. Oh, actually, no, wait, what do you?
I don't know. How niche is Ultra Lord?
Oh, jeez. This is a tough one, actually. Maybe he'd be in a Rise. No, he's not a Rise fan, actually. No.
Carl would be like, Jimmy, I prefer Star Ocean. I can't do a Carl Weezer. I'm sorry, everyone.
Fuck, yeah, I'm stumped. I don't know.
I've been told I have a mean Fred Burger, but
再び地殻へ収束す
it
る
might be for another time.
Please, yes, for another time.
これが惑星燃料となるプラネットストームよ。そういえばプラネットストー
Nell
ム
has heard
は
my Marge
創
Simpson
世歴
before.
時代にサザンクロス
Yeah,
博士が提
unfortunately.
唱して始まったのでしたわね。
His name is what?
Dr. Southern Cross.
Oh, I gotta take a page. I gotta take a screenshot of this.
Yeah, this is hold on. Hold on. This is I'm taking a screenshot of this too. Copy to clipboard. That's a JRPG ass convo.
The fuck is my screenshots? Anything?
Here, I took a screen. I sent it to you.
Okay, yeah.
There you go. Dr. Southern Cross proposed the planet storm during the Dawn Age.
Actually, no, I found it, so.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna grab another drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I should try and light my room.
I'm gonna do that too.
Thank you, Psychoanalytic Handmaiden, for the cheap viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space at MNSB at ZHVW. Valuable insight.
ええ、おそらく当初はプラネットストームで近くに振動が
I am back. I almost fell getting back into my chair.
Nice.
I turned on the Rumble Fish 2 and Melty Blood signs. I don't know if the actual sign's on the webcam. No, it's not. It's brighter though.
It's brighter.
実際振動は起きていなかったのでしょう。しかし長い時間をかけて歪みが生じ、近くは振動するようになった。
No idea. I feel like a lot has happened this session to move things forward at least.
近くの揺れを止めるためにはプラネットストームを停止し
How
な
do
い
you feel about this game's pacing so far?
It's hard for me to tell because fucking it's been like a year of doing this.
No, yeah, that's fair. I feel this game has very weird stop and sprint, or like
I think I was gonna say that, yeah.
slow. Sometimes it's kind of like, okay, we chillin' doing some gameplay stuff, long dungeons, and then just sprint of story. It's very uneven in a way that like I don't think I hate, but it's weird, I would say.
Yeah. Okay. I think we're like around the 2/3 of the way through part 2 on this walkthrough. So we still got a bit of a ways to go till we get to the third act.
Yeah.
プラネットストームを維持したまま近くの振動を停止できればいいんです。
そんなことできんのか？
この禁書はそのための草案が書かれているんですよ。
Oh yeah, another thing in Fantasia that made me go like, huh, is your spellcaster summoner guy gets grimoires, but they're named shit like Necronomicon or The King in Yellow, and I was like, okay, this is just a real ass book.
I remember, if I recall correctly, in Symphony of the Night, one sword is named Terminus Est.
Yo, oh fuck, I never even realized that. That's awesome.
外角台地を下ろすしかないでしょう。もっとも液状化の改善には金書に書かれている音機関の
That's such a good fucking name for a sword.
Yeah. You know what, Gene Wolf, you were cooking a little bit there.
この町の研究者
Bro
の
was
協力
cooking.
が不可欠ですね。
And also inventing Pringles. Or rather the machine that invented Pringle that creates Pringles.
だがこの町の連中はみんな父上
I like the statement he had on that where he's like, yeah, if it was up to me, I would have made him thicker. We could have had thicker Pringles. If he had his way.
Thicker Pringle.
父上
You know, I still have those Hot Ones Pringles that I ate on stream with you that one time.
Hmm?
Remember when we did Darkstalkers and I ate that Hot Ones Pringle?
Yeah.
I still have those, and I'm not going through them. I'm like, do I just throw these out? I think I might just throw these out. They're kind of annoying to eat.
アッシュってやっぱり貴族のお坊ちゃまなんだ。
Anise, please.
They teased him because of how he said their name dad.
どこへ行きますの？
散歩だ。話は後で聞かせてもらうから。お前らで勝手に進めておけ。
ありゃ、怒っちゃった。失敗。
可愛いところがあるじゃないですか。
もう彼をからかうのはおやめになって。アッシュの言う通りなら研究者たちの協力を得るのは難しいのでは。
No, something else. I feel I'm kind of like, oh, wait a minute.
What?
I feel like they're pairing Natalia with Guy, and they're obviously pairing Tyr with Luke. And it just makes me, oh, and like Ash is absolutely gonna fucking die.
I mean, I feel like it's like still 50-50 with like Ash and Talia.
It might be. I think the last scene has me leaning more towards Guy and her, but
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
後のお楽しみさ。
Alright. Where do we go now? I feel like I half got that conversation, as usual.
Tyr's secret.
ティア、何見てるの？
I like how she hopped on screen.
今なんか隠した。
ダメよ、見ないで。
いいじゃん。何隠したのーっと。あ、ブウサギのぬいぐるみ。
違うの。たまたまベルケンド
Oh my fucking god. They're doing the thing.
と思ったわけじゃないの。そう、ただ
This is a good screenshot.
アニス内緒にして。
アニスちゃんは秘密を守るいい子だ
I
よ。
should say a better screenshot of that.
私、シフォンケーキが食べたいな。
お店を見つけたらおごるわ。
ティア大好き。
Oh, a second. Dude, what did I save? No, I didn't have the.
Oh well, you can grab it from the VOD.
Yeah, I'll grab from the VOD later.
Luke already has Mew, you're right, Mies.
ジェイドの言った通りにうまく近くの振動を止められたら。
What if Mew is the heroic sacrifice?
ようやく糸口が見えてきたな。
ですわね。崩落や正気による危機を脱することができれば、あとはキムラスカ、マルクと両国の問題を解決するのみですわね。
ナタリアにとってはそっちを解決する方が。
You know, that is a good point. Even before shit started falling into the earth, those two were still almost at the brink of war.
その件は後にしようや。そうだな。とりあえずヘンケンっていう研究者を探そう。
Is Henkin in this town or?
I believe so.
Oh, pretty nice. Something like that. Thanks. I feel like I don't talk to guys in like RPG tones enough.
I always do a once over.
Because I feel like
this is. What purpose does this platform serve? Ooh, secrets. Is he just stuck down there the whole time? Okay.
Finally, we got
Bro was resigned to his own fate. That was something.
finally a new recipe. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
You gotta go see the train.
What the fuck is going on over here?
They got the model train set up.
Okay, hold on. Jamal, there's a chest there, right?
Yeah.
How do we get the chest?
I'm assuming you have to go around somehow a different way.
Or is it like the? Is it like the? No. Is it like the seesaw thing? And
You had an when you were examine. Wonder if this has anything. Did it not do anything?
Nice.
What?
It's not doing it. It doesn't seem to do anything.
You're hitting X, so you're not doing shit? That's weird.
Damn it! I always got up with this. Hold on.
Oh, wait, is it making that wheel go faster when you do it? Is that what it is?
I think so.
Okay. That's weird.
Hold on, wait, let's see. Hold on. It was going slow. Now it's going faster. There's a switch. Oh, hold on.
Wait, oh, yeah, I was about to say you can hit it with Mule.
Yeah! Nice.
Someone... You know what? This is an important lesson. Kids, if there's money on the railroad tracks, be sure you go on top of them to grab it. Don't do that. Maybe it's just because I heard so many horror stories growing up, but I do hear old people talk about, like, yeah, you used to just hang out by the railroad tracks all the time. I'm just like, why? Why would you risk it?
Yeah.
Nowhere in my childhood did me or any of my friends go, fuck yeah, let's hang out by the railroad tracks.
Yeah.
Actually, this is kind of dark, but someone I went to high school with actually was returning from the bars one night, and I think tried to ride their bike home while drunk, and they ended up on the tracks, and yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that one, I think about that every time I hear about train stuff, like, going bad, just because I'm like, I don't want to even think about what that's like. That's rough.
Yeah, that's just sad.
Yeah. No, honestly, part of it, like, I think I've probably talked to you about this before, too, but, like, Wisconsin, like, drunk driving rates and just, like, people going way too hard on that shit is, like, stupidly high, and it's actually, like, one part of living here I fucking hate. Just, like, people are not responsible, or, you know, do not, you know,
yeah,
use alternative means of getting back home when they should be, and it's rough.
Yeah, this one's
And you can't interact with those machines at all?
No.
Whoop. Look at this evil villain, Silent Hill ass looking.
Yeah, look, it's got a fucking brain drill.
Yeah. Like, and like ominous goop vats. Yeah, what the fuck is the
A regular ass sink.
Go between the chairs. I wonder if you can read that book. No, okay. I do feel like this game has a lot of stuff that I'm like, see, like, that's interactive, but I feel like this game has a lot of stuff like that where you'd think you'd be able to like check it, and it's just like,
yeah,
nah.
there's a lot of rooms where I'm like, there's nothing.
Womp.
Medical.
Chew? Like an Ultraman arc?
Yeah. I'm caught by that, by the way.
I am not.
Yeah, well, I watched episode 24 live.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. I did that instead of watching Kara, which I still have to complete do.
Yeah.
No spoilers, but I'm gonna tell you. Feeling better about the finale of Arc right now than I did Blazer at the same time last year.
That's crazy, because I'm feeling the failure Subaraya Productions because why that kaiju like a pig, the final boss, seriously Ultraman Trigger and Decker, great design, final boss kaiju.
Yeah.
I like how I looked at the comments and that was just the first one.
He's a legend.
I didn't even need to scroll.
知事たちに内密で仕事を受けろというのか？お断りだ。
知事はともかく、ここの責任者はオラクル騎士団のディストよ。
へえ、それじゃあこの禁書の復元はシェリダンのイエモンたちに任せるか。
なに？イエモンだ。
冗談じゃないわ。またタマラたちが創世歴時代の王旗館を横取りするの？
よし、こうなったらその仕事とやら引き受けてやろうじゃないか。
なんでおじいさんたちイエモンさんたちを目の敵にしてんの？
イエモンと私たちは王立大学院時代から音機関研究で争っている競
this is where
争
guys
相
like
手な
fun
の。
machine hobby comes to play.
俺たちベルケンドイ組は
Oh yeah.
俺たちシェリダンめぐみに99勝99敗。これ以上負けてたまるか。
おいガイ、お前これ知ってたのか？音機関好きの間では有名なんだよ。イグミとメグミの対立。
しかし俺たちだけではディストに情報が漏れるかもしれない。
Guy feels like he'd be subscribed to like multiple machinery magazines.
Or podcast in the career.
Or yeah. The Yemen experience.
There was a podcast I used to listen to that I don't care about anymore. But they had ads for other pods in the network. And one of the pods was like called 9 to 5 Elon about Tesla.
Oh my fucking god!
And I was like, at the time I was like, how would you have a podcast like this? I just don't understand. I guess now I understand. But I do hate that I understand now.
大丈夫。知事の説得は私たちに任せてちょうだい。
I feel like I don't think that there's ever been a situation where like maybe there's some one exception where there's never been a situation where like I've listened to a podcast and heard an ad for another podcast on the network and been like, I want to listen to this.
Yeah,
I
same.
often have the opposite effect.
言ってしまいましたわ。
やれやれ。では作戦の説明は知事の前で行いましょう。
I do know that there was like a corporate podcasting like bubble for like funding for that shit that burst a few years back, and I'm very curious if that ever recovered.
Yeah, like I think
It seemed like there was a minute where people were like, "Oh, podcasts are the thing," and then like they kind of realized like the actual conversion rate on like podcast ads to people actually spending money on the thing is probably not that high.
Like I feel like I just like it was more. I felt like there was just more corporate / podcast networks or things like Maximum Fun that I was like aware of or like in the listening to?
Gimlet Media. I listened to a lot of Gimlet podcasts actually, but that was mostly just because they had some pretty good journalists with them.
Yeah.
But then after a while, it became obvious like that place wasn't great, which like I could have called from a mile away.
Yeah.
I will always remember they had a podcast called Startup where the CEO talked about like what it's like to start a business. And I remember being like, okay, let's see what this like New York liberal dude's like. I'm starting a successful journalism podcasting business story is or whatever, right? And then they got to an episode where it was like, we want to make sure that Christians are comfortable working for us. And I was just like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? It was so weird.
Okay, no, that's like a hammer. Yeah, I just feel like, you know, I don't hear about like the Maximum Funds and stuff anymore.
No, there was them. I'm trying to think. There's a few groups or like places like that I feel like just went the way of the dodo. It also seemed like those bigger podcasting networks were a lot of like underfunded interns being treated like shit to get stuff out weekly. I heard that a lot going around too, with people being like, this place fucking sucks to work at. You have no free time. But...
yeah, like, I don't know. It just seems like not... It feels gross, in a way.
Yeah.
So glad I'm, like, listening to, like, more, like, you know, indie ones.
Yeah. I mean, this is weird, because I've been a podcast listener since 2011, I know for a fact. Because I used to listen to Slow Beef and Diabetes' old podcast. And that was my intro to podcasts. All the way back in 2011, and it was kind of weird seeing the rest of the world catch up with stuff like Serial and all that. Or they were like, oh, there's this thing called podcast, and I was like... Where have you been?
I don't know why, but my high school, there's a club that was like making a school podcast. I don't know why. And so this, I guess, is what 2011.
Like in high school? Yeah. Okay.
I think that was my first like interaction with podcasting, just because like they asked me to help.
I'm a little shocked. That's early.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But I don't think I actually listened to podcasts until like, you know, the mid-10s, like 2015. I don't think I like, because that's when I would have hopped on. Like that's like I think when I started listening to like, I guess then Super Best Friends cast was another one.
That was a big early one for me too. That was 2013.
And like picking away at Mike Duncan's History of Rome.
Have I ever told you about how I was literally a day one Two Best Friends Play fan? Like, I caught their first video when it was new and was like, oh, these guys are funny. I hope they make more.
Oh, well, they did.
They did. And then they stopped. I still watch Wooly occasionally.
では簡単に今までのことをご説明いたしましょう。さあ、ガイ。
俺かよ。まあいいや。
なるほど。大変な話だ。にわかには信じがたい。
何言ってるの?
I keep forgetting I met Wooly in real life.
Yeah.
Also, too, last year.
You talked shit about Gundam Seed.
We did. We talked shit about Gundam Seed together. It was great. And, while I was playing Tekken with people at like 3 a.m., he came up to us like, do any of you have like a pen or a Sharpie? And we're all like, no, man. And he walked away dejected. I'm assuming someone asked him to sign something.
Yeah.
It was very early in the morning. We're all just like in a group playing Tekken. He walked up like, can y'all help me? And we're all like, nah, sorry, man.
クリフォトに行くのならアルビオールの飛行機能を取り戻さなければいけませんわ。
Are you about to start like 10 a chain of quests?
We're going back to Doth. You know what actually is funny too, is I was talking, actually my same buddy that really likes Tales of Fantasia, he went, I think it was like an anime convention, but there was also a fighting game like tournament thing attached to it for some money. And he was like, yeah, I met Mike Ross before I knew who Mike Ross was. He was very high. Like, that's fun. Shoutouts to me just like walking down the hallway at Combo Breaker and just being like, oh yeah, there's Harada. He's just around.
今スピノザが逃げていったぞ。
スピノザが
今の話を立ち聞きして通報しようとして
I think Harada's going to be at Frosty's actually too this year, which is wild because I didn't think Frosty's was big enough to do something like that.
人は見かけによりませんよ。
何か聞かれては困る話をしていたのか。
ファブレ公爵やバンには内密で
Anti shoutouts to Frosty's for not accepting my friend into Artist Alley this year though. That
その
sucks.
間に俺たちは
Yeah.
とにかく
We were gonna room with her and then she was like, I'm not coming because they didn't accept me. It's like, well,
俺が奴を探しておく。
what the fuck can you do? Fuck that.
アッシュ
I need to.
私たちに協力してくださいますのね。
It's fun. You should come to Combo Breaker. I know that's not easy for you, but
Yeah. I'm sure like Illinois is just like easy. Combo is Chicago, right?
yes, it's Chicago
Yeah, so
area.
That's like really easy for you to get to from Wisconsin, I imagine. So.
Oh yeah, no, I just drive down. It's a couple hours drive from where I am.
俺もスピノザには聞きたいことがある。そのついでに手伝ってやるだけだ。お前たちとレプリカやろうと慣れ合うつもりはない。何言ってんだ
I need to coordinate with people because the person who got our room for Combo Breaker is in California, so I need to figure out when they're flying in, and like, because I don't want to get there too early and be like, well, I don't have a place to sleep, you know.
あったまきた。あいつより先にスピノザを見つけてやる。
そんな風に言うのはおやめなさい。今の子、イエモンの若い頃に似てるわ。
なおさらいけすか。いいかルーク。スピノザは船で国外へ逃亡するはずだ。あいつより先に見つけるんだぞ。
当然。
言っておくけれど、イオン様を連れてくることの方が大事よ。
うるせえな。ダートに行くついでにちょっと他の町に立ち寄って調べる分にはいいだろ。
やれやれ。変なところで負けず嫌いですね。
Notice I did not. I say so. Why not?
Yeah, we won't bother.
Though I will say I wouldn't mind saving and calling it here.
Oh yeah, I figured that. Oh, my gut was feeling was that like this is gonna be a good book.
Yeah, I feel like we're about to hit some
こっちから誘ってやったのに。
more important shit. And I feel like I'm gonna be struggling by the end of it if we start it now.
変なところで1になるところはそっくりですのね。
This is good though. A lot of story this session.
Yeah,
I'm down.
I'm kind of.
We didn't. You know what? We didn't fight one single boss that entire time, and a lot has happened.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's cool.
I don't mind. I really don't mind.
Yeah.
It's all been good. Like I'm invested.
I wonder. I'm kind of curious now if like there's like an option to like get Spinoza if that changes something minor in a cute way.
No idea.
I'm just gonna check a.
And we got 33 hours. 33 and a half hours.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna check it on the walkthrough just to like see if it does anything. So like it just would be a little fun, just like have a. Okay, no, it's not this easy. Spinoza. Abyss. Oh yeah, it just gives you like a. It gives you like an item if you get them that way.
Ah, I see.
So it's just like a mini side quest, like optional. So that's fun.
Yeah.
Like you can just continue the story, but you can also just be like a prick about it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we had a pretty beefy.
Did you save?
I'm gonna do it. I think you commented on the save time, but let me just do it just in case.
Oh yeah. I thought that I was looking at the main menu. I thought, but yeah. Oh, we good.
Yeah.
That's my JRPG brainworms. Is I constantly save 4 times before quitting the game because I doubt myself.
Yeah. Anyway, we got a beefy session in 2.5
No,
hours.
this was good.
And we
I feel like the story really ramped up this time, and I'm like here for it.
Yeah, unlike when we were just wandering around the. Okay, the swamp part was still weird, but
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad we got a session in.
Yeah.
Let's hopefully we can make it frequent. I'd like to stream more, but damn, it's just like immediately I feel like my semester started. And like, do I have time for like anything?
Yeah.
But also, like the next couple of weeks feel like a heavy podcasting like month.
Yeah.
As we ramp up to the end of both our.
This is unfortunately our tertiary priority behind real life shit and Ultraman.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But it's nice. I'm glad we got to play a little bit more. I'd like to finish more of the games in the middle of streaming. Like I feel bad. I started Battle Arc 1 and Shenmue in like 2023, and I'm still like picking away at those games because that's just the gaps between streaming them has just been so long, and I feel like bad about that.
Nah, it's all good.
Yeah.
Looks at Elden Ring playthrough, but
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna head out because I need to use the bathroom. So goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
Thanks for watching the stream. Have a good
Thanks
night.
for coming.
Enjoy your weekend.
I gotta fucking get out of this game.